Hello, my name is Mark Estrada. I'm 19 years old. I'm a former foster youth. My foster care experience was short, although it was due to the fact that my parents were not finished with their caseload at the time and I was still reunified. Although I wish it was not that way and I continued care all the way until I turned 18, I would have received more benefits than the short amount of time that I was in care. A few things that were challenges for me in my foster care experience were visitations with my siblings, which I almost never got unless it was a court date, and I felt like I was trapped when I was at the group home. I didn't feel my whole self. I wasn't as independent, and it just I didn't have my individuality, and I just was another youth. But then at the same time, I felt it was better for me, and I felt more safe than being with my parents because I didn't know what was going to happen the next day, whether I was going to be abused or hit or kicked out, not fed. So there was a lot of pros and cons to foster care. A few people that I looked towards were my basketball coach in my high school, as well as my CASA, Michael. He was a really good friend to me and a life coach, and they both assisted me and helped me through any educational or life decision that I wanted to make, and I would like to thank them even to today. At this point, what I wish I would have known when I was in foster care was everything happens for a reason, not to let myself down, not to give up in school. There was a lot of times I would use foster care as a reason to not do good in school. I would go to my teachers and tell them I couldn't do homework because, I was riding the bus, to a foster home, or, the taxi was late to pick me up, and by the time I got home, it was bedtime. I used a lot of excuses and used foster care as a crutch for my educational purposes. If I was standing in front of a younger version of myself, I would want them to know that there is a future and it is promising, and it just determines how much effort they put into it, and they could definitely work harder and strive for their goals. Currently in life, I'm enrolled in college, hopefully wanting to transfer to Cal State Long Beach really soon. I advocate through California Youth Connection. It's a foster youth-led organization. I'm the AB representative, advisory board representative, and I attend meetings in San Francisco where 32 youth statewide go and we talk about local issues, and I bring that back to my local chapter. And I'm wanting to get involved more in the legislative committee with California Youth Connection, and wanting to get into politics. One thing I would like to say to my fellow foster youth in the system currently is keep a smile and to not be lazy and not blame things on others or on circumstances. The harder you push and the more things that you're going through in life, people really look at that and admire it. And know that things will work out in your favor as long as you push and strive and just work hard for what you want. Anything can happen, and if you really want something, you can work hard and get it.